Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today we're going to be trying Marie Callender's Turkey and Stuffing Thanksgiving Pie. This turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pie consists of turkey breast and stuffing with green beans and corn and mushroom gravy topped with mashed potatoes, which weighs in at 11.5 ounces and costs $3.59. Warm, hearty, and delicious. Comfort food meals you know and love, ready when you need them. The mashed potatoes are made with real butter, the gravy's made from scratch, and the turkey breast is premium. Why would you put anything less than premium meat into one of your meals? In my opinion, when you have to emphasize something as premium, you're trying to hide something. And/or it's a marketing ploy to make you pay more for the meal because you think you're getting something different than something you should be getting in the first place. The same thing with real butter. Butter is real. You don't have to say it's real. If you just say butter, people will understand it wasn't made with margarine or imitation butter flavor. Turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pie. Why wait all year? The best parts of the Thanksgiving dinner spread are all in one place in this Marie Callender's turkey and stuffing pie. This delicious Thanksgiving pie is inspired by a classic shepherd's pie, full of tender turkey breast, stuffing, green beans, and corn, all tossed in a made-from-scratch mushroom gravy and topped with creamy mashed potatoes. And unlike those holiday leftovers, this one's made just for you, with 16 grams of protein and no artificial flavors or colors. Out of 24 reviews, they have a 2.4 rating, which isn't very good. That's why I'm going to try it, for you, the people, so you don't have to waste your money. Here's the list of ingredients, and there's a whole bunch of them, so I broke them down for you. The ingredients in the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the cooked turkey, the stuffing, and last but not least, the green beans and corn. And back to the turkey, you can't tell me that's premium turkey with all those ingredients because it's a 4-meat slurry concoction with all those ingredients. They might have put premium turkey in that 4-meat slurry concoction, but it's certainly not whole cuts of meat. At least I don't believe they are with all those ingredients. The serving size is the whole pie, which has 260 calories, 7 grams of total fat, 2.5 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 2.5 grams of polyunsaturated fat, 2 grams of monounsaturated fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 1,400 milligrams of sodium, 33 grams of carbohydrates, 3 grams of fiber, 5 grams of sugars, and 14 grams of protein. Now here's what our turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pies look like right out of the box. And then here's what our turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pie looks like after cooking in the microwave according to the instructions. And it looks neither good or bad. I would have liked to see some browning on top of those mashed potatoes, but that's going to be next to impossible in the microwave. So we went in and got a scoop of the mashed potatoes to try by themselves first. And I guess they look like your average frozen mashed potatoes. And they certainly tasted like your average frozen mashed potatoes, pasty and flavorless. So with my eye, I spied a big old piece of premium 4-meat slurry concocted turkey. So we shanked it like a prison snitch. And that actually doesn't look very bad at all, but it was all covered in mashed potatoes. But just so we could get a closer look, I sucked all the mashed potatoes off the piece of turkey. I normally don't suck mashed potatoes, but when I do, it's for you, the people, so you don't have to. Now here's what the premium turkey looks like on its own. And it's very obvious. That is not a premium piece of turkey. That is a premium 4-meat slurry concoction. So into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. And it was surprisingly good. The texture wasn't very spongy. It was a little bit spongy, but not very spongy. You could certainly tell it wasn't a real piece of meat, but the flavor was good and the moisture was good. So Marie Callender's, let's meet in the middle and call this a premium turkey nugget. Premium turkey nugget is something I think I could live with because this is pretty good. So we dug right in the middle for a random bite of everything. And it looks like we got stuffing, a green bean, not green beans, just one, which looks like it might be the only one in the pie, another big piece of turkey, and mashed potatoes and gravy. And it was at this point my tongue tried to jump out of my mouth. The stuffing was not only extremely salty, but it had a very overpowering sage flavor to it. And I absolutely love sage, but between the saltiness and the overpowering sage flavor, it was almost inedible. So we gave it all a mix in hopes of toning down the overpowering flavors. While we were mixing, we found a couple more green beans and a couple kernels of corn. I'd definitely recommend more vegetables than this. So we took our final bite, and even after mixing everything together, the sodium and the sage flavor were simply overwhelming. And that's coming from someone who loves sage. Now here's what our turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pie looks after cooking in the oven according to the directions. And the first thing you notice is two big premium turkey nuggets staring at you. And the second thing, I was expecting a lot better browning in the oven than in the microwave. They look almost identical. So we went in and we scooped up one of our gravy-covered premium turkey nuggets first. So into the old pie hole, and down the gullet it went. Wow, it was almost like you were eating two different meals. The turkey and stuffing pie cooked in the oven, the turkey was very dry and tough. The pie that was cooked in the microwave, their turkey was moist and tender. But to be fair for the moment, the turkey could be dry and tough because it wasn't cooked underneath the mashed potatoes like the one in the microwave was. These two pieces were protruding out some. And just when you think things couldn't get any worse, the mashed potatoes prove you wrong. You would think that pasty mashed potatoes are as bad as you can get, but then even pastier mashed potatoes come along and prove you wrong. These were on the plaster of Paris level of pasty. So then we dug into the middle of the pie and scooped up a big random bite of everything. Well, everything we could get on the spoon. And it looks like we got stuffing, mashed potatoes, and turkey. And again, as I expected, it was very salty and the flavor was overwhelming. So once again, just to be fair, we gave it all a good mix to hopefully tone down the flavors, which we all know wasn't going to work, but we have to do it to be fair. So I tasted the stuffing just on its own, and the stuffing indeed was the culprit of the sodium and sage overload. And I did try a piece of turkey that was cooked underneath the mashed potatoes, but I think Marie Callender's might have sent someone to my house in the middle of the night to delete that part, because I can't find it on my memory card. But it was also dry, but it was not as dry as the one that was protruding through the mashed potatoes. And if you noticed, there was only 3 green beans in the microwave pie. This one, they only gave us 1 green bean, but it looks like they made up for it and gave us a lot more corn. So here's my thoughts on Marie Callender's turkey and stuffing Thanksgiving pie. Neither one is very good at all, and it was very obvious that both of these pies were about 80% mashed potatoes, so not really a good bang for your buck. The premium turkey nuggets were pretty decent in the microwave version. In both pies, the mashed potatoes were pasty and flavorless. They were also lacking vegetables, so I didn't like either of these, but the microwave version at least deserves a 2 out of 10. And that's just for the turkey, even though it wasn't a whole muscle piece of turkey. The oven version, a 0 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.